point in the race. So that'll be one to be watching out for as well if you're new to racing. So there's the white flag, 1 lap to go. You see a few of the drivers with their hands up with a little bit of experience there because they know how to give that signal. White flag, 1 lap to go. Let's see if these drivers can set their own pace as the Lightning McQueen pace vehicle peels off the turn 1 side of the raceway. As soon as the pace car got off, some of the new drivers here getting a little bit nervous, it looks like. Starter Aiden with the green flag in his hand.
20 laps, the scheduled distance here, race fans, for the NASCAR Pro Kart feature number 1. You can hop in on one of these. Just go to GrandBendSpeedway.ca. Green flag on the Speedway. We're racing with the Honda Pro Karts.
It's the number 18 of John Fewitt from London who leads them into the turn 2 side of the Speedway. And he's really setting himself apart as they look 3 wide here down the back straightaway. You're in the middle, buddy. That blue number 7, that's Brian Rockwood out of London. He's up to 2nd place. So it's the 18 of John Fewitt leading the way, the 7 of Brian Rockwood out of London, running 2nd in the blue cart. Their plan is to eventually repaint all of the karts based on legendary drivers, especially local legendary drivers. The 77, Jamie Titus out of Ingersoll, up to the 3rd place right now. Your leader continues to be the 18, John Fewitt out of London. The battle for 2nd place is the one to watch right now. It's a 3-way battle. And oh, down to the inside. I'll have to get a number on that.
Yeah, that's the 20 of Mason Culver, the mini truck driver, went 3 wide in the corner and grabbed a couple spots. That's Mason Culver in the 20 car, John.
Now he's really setting sail here. One interesting thing I'm seeing our leader doing here, the 18 of John Fewitt, he's trying to keep it as tight as he can down on the inside. That may not be the winning strategy when it comes to the Honda Pro Karts, and we were out here a few weeks ago trying them out for the TV ad.
Yeah, and I was out here a few weeks ago and actually got on in a cart with the boss man here, John. The great way to enter these with these karts in the corners is come in a little high and cut down in the corner because you're going to gain a lot of momentum through the corner and into the stretch and the straightaway for sure.
Yeah, and that's what we're seeing Mason Culver do because this is for the lead through turns 3 and 4. He goes up a little bit higher and then cuts across the apex. That seems to be the strategy, keeping it locked to the inside the way John is doing in that red 18. Oh, he's so down to the inside, he's down on the grass. Keep it up a little bit there, buddy. And you'll get your new leader, Mason Culver. He's up front, so a 3-way battle down the back straightaway. You've also got a smaller battle here on the front stretch with the number 10. That's Alex Smith in the 10, and they're 2 wide just behind that. But your leader, Mason Culver, just working his way into turn 3, the left-hand side of the racetrack right now. He's going to be coming up on a lap group here in a moment. So for those, and look at him looking over his, the driver who's just about to go a lap down here was just looking over his shoulder, I think. Unless I have my drivers mixed up.
Yeah, those front 3, John, they're still all on the lead lap, but they're coming up on that 3-way battle at the back end of the lead lap now.
Yeah, so here's our leader here coming out of 4, right, Chris, at the stripe, the 20?
Yep, the 4th car in order there, yep. Mason goes to the high side. He's going to grab 3 of them before they right into the corner. Oh, a contact
with the leader. The Pro Karts can take a little bit of a beating, we found. They've got these huge rub rails all the way around them that make them pretty forgiving. They've also got a huge wheelbase as well. So, and contact here on the front straightaway. That was with the 21 of Doug Hawkins. He was putting the gears to someone there. They're just on the back straightaway right now. You can see they're waving at each other there. There's your cross flags. The halfway signal has been given. Your leader right here at the start-finish line, the 20 of Culver. And I think this is a battle for second place going into turn 1 right now, just on the low side, that group there. So your leader is out by about a straightaway.
Yeah, it's the 18 and the 77 going into turn 3 right now, John. Your second and third place drivers.
Yeah, so
18 and 77.
John Fewitt out of London, the previous leader in the 18. And then the 77 coming up on him, Jamie Titus out of Ingersoll. They're over in turn 2 right now. That's the battle to watch over in turn 3 because your leader, Mason Culver, moving and grooving.
All right, race fans, we're down at 2 spots, just 2 spots left for feature number 2 later tonight for the Honda Pro Karts. 2 spots left. Make sure you go to the back gate and register. 2 spots to go.
Mason Culver keeps looking over his shoulder here at the start-finish line. But you got a big group here coming off of turn 4. This is a mixed match of lapped cars and lead lap cars, I think, Chris. Five laps to go here at the stripe. It's the signal that we're getting here.
Yeah, I think Mason's waiting to have some competition here. I think he's waiting for a little bit of fun as he's let the second and third place drivers catch him.
Either that or he's in trouble because he's up to the high side and you got a new leader out of turn 2.
No, he's just letting them go because he wants to battle them to the end.
I think he wants a 5-lap fight to the finish here. Let's see what he does with it. 2/3, 3 and 4.
Now technically the 18 of John Fluid is the leader. Mason Culver on the outside of the 77, James Titus out of Ingersoll. That's your front 3.
And they're bump drafted here in turn 3 pretty good. This group here coming off of turn 4. Yikes. They're looking full right for a flash going into turn 1. Your leaders are here at the stripe. Mason Culver in the 20, looking now down to the inside. Shakes the 77. He's in the middle here. This is on the backstretch, and they're going to be catching this group of cars in turn 3 and 4.
Yeah, there's going to be about 8 karts all together in a matter of half a lap. Don't forget, race fans, you can do this exact same thing. GrenBenSpeedway.ca for our Honda Pro Karts.
2 to go there at the stripe. So these are your leaders in turn 2, just coming up on the lap traffic. The driver in front of them is shaking. He's rocking back and forth in the driver's seat, trying to shake a little more speed out of that car.
Oh, they're going to try and go through the middle here.
White flag. Here's the leaders at the start-finish line. 2 wide for second.
And Culver just got bumped by Titus. He'll draw to the inside. Now the leader's the 77 of Titus. All mixed up in traffic. Culver's going to go to the grass. Trying to pass in the grass for Mason. That might not work.
It's the 77, your leader.
I think Mason might have played the game a little too much.
Oh,
he got by! Checker flag, Mason Culver in the 20.
Well, he pulled it off.
2 spots left. Race fans, if you want to hop in a Honda Pro Kart and be our feature later tonight, 2 spots left. Head to the back gate and register yourself right now.
It was Mason Culver in the 20 was our winner. Here he is. So he'll stop at the finish line here. Yes, I do. Good job, drivers. Awesome work. Give them a round of applause, folks. The first ever Honda Pro Karts feature. And so we'll get our first ever Honda Pro Karts feature race winner. Put your hands together, folks. That's Mason Culver in the 20. Mason, congratulations. We'll give you a plaque here. So you usually race the mini trucks. We're going to see you later tonight, but you thought you'd have some fun here in the red 20.
Yeah, no, that was lots of fun. It was a good race. Wanted to make it a little more of a race there at the end, put a show on for everyone. It was lots of fun. I recommend everyone here to come down and try it out. Talk to Gord. You can come out here anytime during the week, rent these out, have a birthday party, and they're lots of fun. I know that. It won't disappoint.
And so this is sort of a gateway Grand Bend Speedway has developed, because the mini trucks we'll see later on, they got a lot more speed than your Honda Pro Kart, but this is kind of a fun way to try the track out.
Yeah, no, that was lots of fun. I had a blast, so I highly recommend it.
All right, race fans, put your hands together with 20 Mason Culver. I'll snap a photo with him, and we'll shift gears over